welcome once again to In the Library with
Michelle.
and I'm Adrian, and we are coming at you in the middle of May.
Oh, yeah.
Are you excited to be back?
I really want to go back where I came from. I was in Scotland for 12 days and I didn't want to leave. Yeah.
Did you see a lot of Scots?
Yeah. Sure did. Saw a lot of Scotties too. They're very big on Scotty Terriers. So, makes sense, right?
Did you see any land?
Oh, I saw so much. I saw the highlands. I saw the lowlands.
What about the medium lands?
Yeah, saw the medium lands too. Inner lands. Yes, I saw a lot, but I did not want to come back. No offense. No offense, but
I'm hurt.
I could have stayed there forever.
I thought we had something here.
Well, I'm going to go back. I already started planning my trip for next year.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
where are you going to go next year?
Same place, but there's so much I didn't see. So much I didn't see. And there's mountains I want to hike, specific mountains, and I didn't have the time.
What's one of those mountains?
The Kerrang.
The Krang?
Quirang.
That sounds like a villain from Teenage Mutant Ninja
Oh,
Turtles.
It's one of the most stunning places I've ever seen. It is the most stunning place I've ever seen, I should say. So, yeah, so now I'm back, and I'm back in the real world, and here we are doing our podcast again.
Would you say that you're back again?
Back again. There and back again.
Tell a friend.
Like Hobbit's friend, like a Hobbit's tale. Yeah. Did a lot of Lord of the Rings exploring and Harry Potter exploring and book exploring. Did go to a cool place called Wigtown, which is Scotland's national book capital. So all the stores are book themed and all the restaurants and the cafes. So super cool. Super cool for people who like books like us.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I've never read a book in my life.
No, yeah, I can tell.
So, before we get into it, did you read anything while you were on vacation?
Yeah, actually, I read one of the books from Bethany's book club. It was Finlay Donovan is Killing It, and it was a very light, kind of cool mystery read. I don't normally read his mysteries, but it was really good. It was really, really good. The book is a little bit in a rough shape because it was in and out of my backpack constantly. But yeah, I read that, and then I started reading. I got a book from a bookstore called The Familiars. So I started reading that. It's about witchcraft and stuff. So
Fascinating.
yeah, really cool stuff.
For myself, I just finished Scythe by Neil Shusterman.
Oh, yes, I've read that.
Yeah,
I've read that.
I finished that one, and I am halfway through Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Scythe has also it's more in a series. There's more in a series that goes with it.
I'm not sure. I just read that
Yeah,
one.
I remember reading it years ago, but I do remember liking it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm trying to stay on track with my books, but you know how it is. You get home and you're pulled in all these other directions. So,
That's true.
but I did have to get back out in the garden because obviously this is prime planting time and all
Is it?
that. Even with the cold right now, like apparently we're going to get some really warm weather this weekend. So if that's the case, make sure your plants are watered because they might stress out a little bit. But I did do some research on one of my favorite native plants,
Oh, yeah?
and that one is called the obedient plant.
I saw we have some of those out there by the...
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We do. And if we need more, we can totally get more as well.
Is it, in fact, obedient?
No, it is not. They say that because it's a member of the mint family, and when you bend the stalks, they will stay for quite a while, but it is not obedient in its growth. So it can get a little wild, but it's super easy to pull out of the ground. Like they're very shallow root systems. So, but this is Pistostechia virginiana. That's its Latin name.
Can you say that again?
No, I can't because he's been sitting here listening to me practice how to say this, and that's why he's harassing me now. Some people know this as false dragon head or sometimes Virginia lion's heart. So it is a perennial. It can sometimes have lavender to pink to white flowers. The ones that I have at my house are white, but the native they're the straight native is a lavender. They're really beautiful. They grow to about 5 feet tall. They spread very quickly. Their bloom time is from August to November. It really does like moist soil, but it really will grow anywhere, I'll be honest. I've put it in a lot of different places in my life and it will grow wherever. But it does like moist soil, lots of sun. It will grow if it is in shade. It just won't get as tall and you won't get as many flowers. Like I said, it's an aggressive grower, but it's easy to control. Great plant for beginners because I think it's a good boost for you when you put it in the ground and they just start taking off. Another great thing, deer resistant. Deer do not like these. And it's an excellent pollinator plant. Butterflies love it. Hummingbirds love it. And the bees, oh my gosh, you will get so many bees, all kinds of native bees. We have, I believe, last I checked, 465 species of native bees here in Michigan. So they love this plant. So it is one of my favorites. It is one that is a go-to for me. I just planted a bunch along my garage because, sometimes the moisture still comes off of the gutter system. So in order to help collect all of that, it helps with that. And also, it's a great rain garden. If you're looking to put in a rain garden, this is a great plant for that.
You know who wouldn't like that plant?
And the desert.
Nicolas Cage. He doesn't like the bees.
If you say so, I will believe you. But yeah, I just planted a whole bunch of plugs that I had from last fall in pots. And then we have some here at the library, which I might as well mention while we're here. This past weekend, we did have a plant swap and plant fundraiser through the Friends of the Bedford Branch Library. We still have tons of plants left over. So if you didn't get a chance to come and see what you wanted to see, or maybe you wanted to drop off some plants, come on by, go to the greenhouse. It is on the
north
side. I know, I had to think about that, like all twisted around. So it's on the north side.
I was just trying to help.
No, I appreciate that, of our library. And all the plants are surrounded by the greenhouse is in the middle, and then we put all the plants around. So please come and help yourself. And then if you would like to make a donation or you're able to make a donation, come on inside to the circulation desk.
Also, for our listeners, it's on the south side.
Here we go. See, I didn't even get to tell him how crazy it got in Scotland, where it kept getting turned around because the roads going in an opposite direction really threw me visually. Plus all the input, like all the stimulus in the city really threw me. And now I feel like you're just messing with me.
Well, it is on the Ohio.
It is on the Ohio side. So it's between the library and the middle school. How's that? How's that for you? I know I don't sound like I know my directions. Honestly, I do, but I'm still a little twisted around after being in Scotland. So, anywho, I made up my own question for today because I haven't had any garden questions.
So what are we answering?
We're answering, can I grow herbs in pots? Because I did have this question quite a while ago. And actually, herbs do love pots. You just gotta kind of put the right ones together. So things like basil. Basil does really well with oregano and parsley.
And a tomato on a cheese pizza.
Well, you can absolutely grow basil with tomatoes. They do not only go well in your food selections, but they also grow well together, which is a beautiful thing. But if you're looking to grow something like bay leaves, like a bay bush, so you could do that with rosemary, sage, thyme, parsley. Parsley is really flexible. Parsley is very cool about a lot of things. Mine even overwintered. So I had parsley plants here at the library, and then I have parsley plants at my house. They all overwintered. And I didn't know that parsley would do that. So my swallowtails have some food right away, which is great. That's what one of the host plants for the caterpillars. If you're looking to grow chives, you can grow that with some lemon balm, some lemon thyme. You can put all those in a pot together because they have the same needs. So these kinds of plants have the same moisture needs, the same needs for soil, and the same typical light needs. If you're going to do mint, okay, here's your disclaimer. Always, always, always put mint in a pot. If it is a native mint plant, like say our purple giant hyssop, that's fine. But when you get a mint plant from the nursery that is like, chocolate mint or orange mint, because they have all those great flavors, do not put it in the ground. It's super aggressive. It gets out of control, and it is considered invasive.
You can't stop me.
No, exactly. You can't stop this stuff either. So any kind of mint, please put it in its own pot. But it also can be grown with oregano, but you cannot grow mint with parsley. Mint and parsley don't play nicely. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a scientific reason for that. And I know he's looking it up right now. I know he is.
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not.
Okay. He's just going to pull it out of his brain then. But I'm sure there's some kind of scientific explanation. But if you're going to grow things like lavender or rosemary or even sage again, these are all woody plants. So as they get older, these are all perennials. They'll come back year after year, most of them. But when they get more mature, they have a woody base. These like really dry, really hot, really good draining soil. These are Mediterranean type plants. So the less you water them, the better. I know we all want to water our plants when it's hot, right?
No.
But these, some of us do. But lavender, rosemary, and sage, those are the kind of plants that if you don't water them frequently, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. So those are things that you would want to have a really well-draining soil, nothing that holds a lot of water. So mix in some sand or get a succulent type of mix for outdoors. You can always use that too. I make my own at home. So I just add a lot of things for drainage, like vermiculite, or I add perlite or
You just
sand.
made those words up.
I did not. Those are volcanic rock, as a matter of fact. So they help drainage in your soil. So yeah, you can absolutely do herbs in pots, but most of them are going to want at least 6 hours a day of sun. So for the Mediterranean type plants, probably closer to 10 if you can do it. But that's why pots are great too, because if you find that it's not in a great spot, you just pick up the pot and move it to a spot that would be great. So I find that like the lavender, rosemary, and sage do really, really well up against like brick walls because those hold the heat and they seem to really thrive in places like that. Mm-hmm. So just some things, because I know we're all going to the nurseries right now and picking out cool plants, and sometimes we overwhelm ourselves. But if you just stick with some good companion planting, you can absolutely do your herbs in pots. Not only will they look pretty and smell good, but you'll have fresh herbs that you won't be paying like $16 a pound for, basil by summer. So that would be nice, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's my 2 cents for today. I've missed you. I've missed being here.
You don't have to lie.
Okay. I really miss Scotland. The truth is I want to be back in the Highlands hiking on Skye. But
Michigan's not bad.
Michigan is so flat. I trained for 6 months to do this trip, and I'm so glad I did, because the terrain is nothing like Michigan.
You don't think?
Not even a little. Not even a little. So that's my 2 cents on the plants this week. So I hope that was helpful with my obedient plant plug. And if we need more, like I said, if you want obedient plant, you come to the library and you're disappointed because maybe they're all gone. If you are, just let somebody at the desk know, and they'll let Molly or me know, and I can go get some more. I have a friend who has lots and lots and lots, and she's always willing to share. Thank you, Joyce.
Thanks, Joyce.
Yeah, so that's my 2 cents for this week, considering I haven't been here with you for quite a while, where we just did our own thing.
We missed you.
I missed you too.
You missed.
What did I miss?
You missed so much.
I did, but I gained so much. I gained so much knowledge. Can I throw in something interesting I learned?
Oh, sure. Go for it.
Okay. So this is a knowledge-based thing, and I actually researched it. As we were driving through the Highlands, I was on a 3-day tour for the island of Skye.
A
And
free day tour.
yeah, but it was amazing. It was amazing. And she explained to us that the mountain ranges that we were driving through, how they were actually originally part of the Adirondacks when all the continents were connected and known as Pangea. This in Skye in Scotland was part of the Adirondack mountain range, which floored me because I'm like, I used to drive through the Adirondacks all the time when I drive between Michigan and New Jersey. And I was like, no way. And then I could see similarities when she was talking about it. I could see it. But I actually did a ton of research and it's absolutely true, which also it was connected to some of the mountains on the west coast of the upper part of Africa. So really that fascinated me. That fascinated me that, all the way across these oceans, that's, that is part of what we have here in the land, which I thought was amazing.
I know I can only speak for myself, but I bless the rains down in Africa.
Now, see, he does this so the song gets stuck in my head all day. That's exactly why he's doing that, because here we go. Rains down in Africa. Now everybody's tuning out.
Pretty much.
Please stay with us. We have more. We have more. That's cool.
So I think we should jump into what's going on at your local library.
Yeah, we got a lot going on because, with the summer kicking in.
There's going to be all of the summer reading programs.
Yes, so many. We were just discussing that today. Miss Karen, Miss Manal, and our staff were discussing some of the really cool things. And we got some really cool things planned. I don't want to give too much away. But I am.
Well, we're a library. We give things away.
That is true. That is true. We do give a lot of things away. But I am right now in search of an inflatable dinosaur costume for our summer reading program.
Horrifying.
Yeah, just wait, just wait. It cannot be any worse than you in the Easter Bunny costume. So there.
I did my best with that costume.
You scared the life out of me. Okay, I was only subbing here like 4 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's Easter, and I didn't know all the different programs and things that went around here. And I'm at the desk, and I'm only working like 4 hours a week at this point, right? I turn around, and there's this 6-foot Easter bunny standing next to me, right behind me. And of course, it was Adrian.
I'm not 6 foot.
With the ears you were. With the ears you were well over. Okay. So it was a large rabbit next to me. A little startling, but yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yes, it will be terrifying, but I don't think as terrifying as you in your bunny costume. All right. Some programs. This one is at South Rockwood on May 20th at 6 o'clock. This one sounds amazing. It's called Liberation. Soldiers and survivors bear witness with the Ziegelman Holocaust Center. Mm-hmm. So this is all stories about the people and things that happen to the survivors. And these are firsthand testimonies of soldiers and survivors focusing on compassion and returning to life, which I think we really need a lot of that right now. And so registration is required. So if you're thinking of going to this at the South Rockwood branch in Carlton, please go online to register for this one, May 20th. That's coming up, people. That is next week. So that is going to be a really amazing program.
All right. So first for me, we would like to let everyone know about the Blue Bush Branch Library's Afternoon Art and Aces. The next one will be coming up on May 20th, 2026. And it's an afternoon of games or crafts. Bring in a craft you are working on, or just come by to enjoy some games and fun. This is a great way to get out of the house and meet friends. That's at the Blue Bush Library.
Good idea over there.
All events begin at 3 p.m.
Okay, so right after school.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I have not seen this one, but this sounds so much fun. This is at Frenchtown Dixie Library. All right. It says, love turtles, come celebrate World Turtle Day. World Turtle Day. It's on May 23rd. And this is for kids, but guess what? I would totally come dressed up as a child and just crawl around on my knees to make it look like I was a kid. Um, so May 23rd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. You do need to register for this. So they're going to do crafts, they have books, they have activities for World Turtle Day. I love turtles.
Turtle.
Turtle. Turtle. Yes, love turtles.
All right, next for me, the K-Pop Club. The next meeting will be on June 12th at 6 p.m. That's a little ways out, but consider attending. The June 12th meeting will be at the Bedford branch, 6 to 8 p.m. It'll be featuring a picnic. This program is intended for ages 15 and up.
Nice. I know Emily's been working hard on all her K-pop stuff,
That's
and
true.
we have the K-pop vendor market this weekend here.
We sure do.
So you should come here Saturday for the K-pop vendor market. They've been putting a lot of work into it. Last I heard, there was 15 vendors coming, so that's pretty awesome.
I got to ask you, though.
What?
Blackpink or BTS?
I have no idea. I couldn't answer that question. Sorry. All right. Now, this is what everybody's been waiting for. And we've gotten multiple patrons recently asking about this. Our Bedford Branch Library's Summer Music Series. It's coming, man. This is our 3rd year doing this. So if you don't know anything about this, you should come. We have food trucks. We have live music. We even this year have opening bands.
Oh my goodness.
We have opening bands. Isn't that amazing? So just bring a lawn chair or a blanket if you want to sit on the ground. Bring something with you, a light beverage, or you can get beverages and food from the food trucks. So we're gonna have all kinds. Oh man, so June 10th is our first one. It starts at 4:00 this year, so it is starting earlier because we have the opening bands, which is Riptide. And then Jeremy McClellan is going to be here at 5:30, and then our food truck. And then we have July 8th. These are all Wednesdays, by the way. They're all Wednesday, late afternoon, evening. Mm-hmm. We have Roseweed is back. We've had them last year. They were excellent. That one does start at 5:30 because there's no opening band for that one. August 12th, we have the Bedford High School Marching Band is going to be opening for us. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. So they're going to be opening for us. And then we, of course, have food truck, and we have our main performer is Patrick Caligari. Sorry, I know I messed it up.
Say that again?
Here, can you say it? It's Patrick. I'm terrible with phonics. Yes, I used to be a teacher, and I
believe it's pronounced Patrick Caligari.
Okay, that sounds way better than the mess I made. I'm sorry, Patrick. I apologize. And then on September 16th, we have Riptide again, and then Christian Lombardo is the main guy, and I've seen him multiple times. He's amazing. He is amazing. So you guys should come out. This is free, and it's for all ages. There's little kids there. Everybody comes. You can bring your well-behaved pets, even if you have a pet alligator, like I'm sure you have at home. I don't know. If it's a well-behaved alligator, why not?
I think that's still going to be frowned on. Just a feeling I get.
You can muzzle him.
All right, next from me, Perfect Picnics with Lake House Bakery will be coming Wednesday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. This is at the South Rockwood Branch Library. Keegan C. Rogers, owner of the Lake House Bakery in Chelsea, leads this lively talk on how to plan for the perfect picnic. We will discuss how to pick the right foods, recipes, and pairings for a lovely outdoor picnic for a family, small group of friends, or a romantic meal for two. Learn tips and tricks for packing the perfect picnic basket. Register online.
Ooh, that sounds like a really fun program. I want to go to all the programs.
Have you ever been on a picnic?
Yes. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ants ate everything.
That's okay. They need their fair share too. Just put a piece out for them and let them munch on that, and then they won't bother you.
You think?
Yeah. So that I don't have any more to read for you. That was it for me.
I've got one more.
So I think I gave you an extra. Yeah.
The Ellis Library and Reference Center is pleased to present Baby Bop. This will be Tuesdays at 9:15 a.m., running June 2nd through July 28th of this year. This is for babies up to 18 months of age. Join us for Baby Bop, a playground and story time for our youngest patrons. We will play, we will socialize with other little ones while enjoying music, bouncing, sensory activities, and board books. Do be sure to register online.
I've heard that one's really popular. So if you want to get into that one, I would definitely register early.
I might have to forge my ID a little bit so I can pass the age requirement.
We'll dress you up as a baby.
No,
Swaddle you.
I don't think that's going to work. That one's probably not going to work.
I don't know. You never know.
Do I have to shave?
Yes, you would have to shave.
Just show up with the mustache. Listen. Just be like, listen, I'm 18 months. Got it?
I devil dog dare you.
Get myself fired. Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, so I think that's it for our flyers that we're representing today.
Yeah.
So
if you have something you think we should be talking about here on the podcast, please be sure to let us know in a comment down below. If you happen to be on YouTube's... If you happen to be listening on YouTube, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the ring bell for notifications. If you are listening on Spotify, be sure to like the page and like the episode. That way, it'll help us with our algorithm.
yeah, we need the help with those algorithms. That helps push it out to more people that might enjoy us.
Yeah.
I enjoy us.
We certainly thank you for listening, and this has been In the Library with
Michelle.
And I'm Adrian.